Um, in the school, what problems have you dealt with in bullying? Like some of your experience.
In the younger grades, we deal more with peer relations. They're having trouble getting along with each other, so what we've done is we've trained our older kids under peer mediation, and that's done by our Cardona Reef Center, where they come over here, they teach the kids how to work out their problems. And so these children in the 4th and 5th grade bring these kids in, they talk to them, they go over what's going on, the problems that they're having, they come out with an agreement, and then we go back and we check to see how that is working. Now, as the students start getting older, you start seeing more peer isolation, where it's like kind of the girls kind of excluding someone from the group. And so there, we also do peer mediation, but I will also do lessons, and I've been doing lessons every single month on bullying for the students. The lessons can consist of someone coming in to guest speak. I have my older kids do some types of presentations and role playing. I also show different videos, like, for instance, the power of one for the older kids, and then we also go in through other things like playground push around for our younger kids, so that they can understand. And in these things, they go through different episodes, things that could possibly happen and how to deal with it. But this year I've started to push on our bystanders, because we have our bullies, we have our bystanders, and then of course we have the ones being bullied. And I've given the bystanders the power. And so I did an activity with a rope, basically having my bullies on one side, the ones being bullied on the other, and then 5 children in the middle that stood as the bystanders. We had a rope, and every time the bully told the other child something, the bully pulled a rope and was getting all the power and was taking all the rope. And then I just had the bystanders just put their hands on that rope. They immediately stopped it. And I said, how are we going to get this back? How can we get the power back? And so they started to say, well, we can stand up for them, pull it.
So the bystanders are the people that stand up for the kids that are being bullied.
Exactly. And for a long time period, I was getting a whole lot of bystanders coming to my office and reporting and reporting and reporting and reporting. It started to make sense to them that we have the power. And so I started to see less and less bullying going on, because they started to take control, which basically made our bullies obsolete here. They had to pull back because they weren't going to be able to get away with it anymore. There was too many people against them. And so we decreased it. We still, in 5th grade, we still have that peer isolation and the mean girls being,
But it decreased.
But it decreased considerably.
So your methods not only encourage more kids to stand up and speak out, but also you use techniques of how older kids should set examples for the youngers.
Absolutely.
And that helps throughout as they grow older, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even through high school and as they become adults, young adults.
It does. And it helps them deal, because, middle school is a whole different world. And so we need to prepare them on how to deal with these type of situations. To know that you shouldn't walk alone, you should always walk with a group of people. The more people you have on your side, the better you are, because bullies will normally pick on the isolated person by themselves. And so we start pushing this on them to always walk with somebody, always stick with a group of people, so when they do get out there, they're not alone, And then they also feel like they have somebody to go to. And that's what I use a lot of my peer mediators, which are also my bully patrols, what we call them. They go to these children, and those children stick up for them, in a sense, like, you're not alone, let's go work this out. They take them to me, we talk about it, we bring the person being bullied in, we all sit down and talk about it, so they know that there's someone on their side. They're not standing alone in the school.
All right, now, so then you have people trying to make friends with each other a lot more than, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, see, when I was going to elementary and middle school, I actually went here for elementary, but I don't know, we didn't have a lot of things that y'all have now. Mm-hmm. So I think bullying was more common back then. Yes. I personally used to get bullied, but my friends that get bullied too, I would stick up for them, be a bystander, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So, because I knew how it felt, and I didn't want other kids to go through that feeling.
Absolutely. And it does help. It helps when they have somebody there. And that's basically all they need to know, is that someone's standing by them.
Yeah. So they get a better sense of everything.
But as long, with that, I also educate the teachers because I think they need to know what's going on in the classrooms as well. So I do a training for the teachers as well, going over what a bullying is. I do the whole activity with the bystanders so that they can see what I'm doing in the classroom and they can use it for their classroom as well. Because sometimes a child will come up and say, I'm being bullied. Oh, it's just kids being kids. And it's not just kids being kids, it could be harsh and they take this to heart. They need someone to say, you know what, we're not going to do this. What's going on? Let's fix it. And so I've been seeing the teachers more and more doing this as well. They've been, but they needed the training.
Yeah.
They needed the training.
So you train the teachers to also deal with the conflicts.
Yes. They need to deal with the conflicts in the classroom because they're seeing it more. It's not just me doing the classrooms and, because I don't see them as much as they do. I see them in isolation. So if they're being, proactive just like I am, then we're going to make a stop. We're going to stop this.
So you're also trying to make all the people more aware as well?
Yes. Yes.
Even the faculty and students, they can report just like the students.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So it's a teamwork thing, right?
It is. It is. It's everybody. It's everybody working together to make this stop.
Well,
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you. I appreciate it.